Hi there and welcome to the patch for Zebra this week. It's me, Mark, from ADSR. Now I'm going to continue the theme this week with the kind of ambient sounds. I'm going to create a sound I call Submariner. It's a repetitive patch that is created using a couple of oscillators and a filter. We've got an LFO modulating, the filter's cut off, and we've got some effects. Very easy patch, but nice for ambient stuff. So we're going to start with oscillator 1, and we're going to draw our own wave in. It's a very simple wave. All we're going to do is make sure we've got a saw wave, and then we're just going to pull that down. I'm going to push that up. I'm going to come here, right click, insert point, and I'm just going to drag that across to the top, to above this point here. I'm looking for a hollow, almost square wave, but not. So it's kind of squarish, but it's got this kind of saw aspect. Now what I'm also going to do is drop the tuning by 24 semitones or 2 octaves. And I'm going to change that to dual. And obviously, because it's dual, I'm going to detune it to get a vibrating type sound. Right, that sounds fast enough for me. Again, do this to taste, depending on the type of track that you're creating. I'm going to create a bit more width, and I'm probably going to add some phase, not a lot, just for a little bit of randomness. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm just going to create a longer envelope here, a longer amplitude envelope, just to help the kind of ambient aspect of this. I'm going to kill, so a long attack, kill the decay completely, and a nice long release. Yeah, I suppose that's okay. Now we're going to create another oscillator. I'll just turn oscillator 1 off, create oscillator 2. Now we're doing them in series. Again, this is going to be dual. It's going to be dropped 3 octaves this time, so 36 semitones. And we're going to leave it. If we click on that saw wave. Now, of course, we are going to detune it somewhat. Got a nice rich sound, somewhere about 19.5, something like that. Again, I'm going to change the phase. I shall probably full width, and we'll leave the volume as it is, so both of them together. So as you can see, we've got this kind of weird, almost saw wave-ish, almost square wave-ish, somewhere in the middle, and we've got our saw wave. Okay, I'm going to add a voltage control filter, and I'm going to use the where is it? The low pass vintage 2. That's what I was after. And I'm going to drop the cutoff down to about 1/3, I guess. Going to have some high resonance in here, and I'll pop up the drive as well. Obviously it's difficult to hear, and that's because of the cutoff being so low. So what we're going to do there is we're going to modulate the cutoff with an LFO, and we'll just use LFO 2. I'll just pop up a little bit. Okay, so there's a little bit of that, but I just want to check I didn't forget anything here. Yeah, a little bit of phase, tuning, dual. Yeah, okay, right. So I'm going to set up LFO 2 now, that's modulating the cutoff of the voltage control filter. I'm going to change that to 16 dots. I'm going to change that to square, high, low, and that's it. Again, this is kind of up to you, the speed that you're after. That sounds about right to me. Next, that's pretty much it. We're just going to add some effects. And it's a great, that's even at that, it's a kind of eerie sound. But when we start adding our effects, we shall add a modulation, FX1, and we'll change that to phaser. Bring the feedback up somewhat, bring the mix up a bit. That sounds okay to me. And then I'm just going to EQ it a little bit. Just a little bit down here. Maybe up a little. And I'm just going to add a reverb. The reverb is the one that pretty much sells the track, if you the sound, if you like, as it often does. Reverb's often one of those sounds that when you add it, and I'm just going to compress that a little bit. Maybe a little bit too wet. But that's it, there you have it. A spooky type Submariner. I don't know where I got the name Submariner, to be honest. It just reminded me of like ghosts in a submarine or something. Or the music you would hear when divers are in looking in a crashed submarine. Something like that, I don't know. You could of course increase the release and the attack to give it a longer duration. But anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video for today. Hope you learned something. Again, as usual, any comments, leave them. Any ideas on sounds that you want to hear, please let me know on the ADSR Facebook page or the ADSR YouTube page. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye now.